Bible Ministries, and he is the executive director of Healthy Vallejo. Hold on one more second. Sorry about that. Apostle Summers is the founder of Healthy Vallejo's Community Support Services, a nonprofit that is currently operating a youth employment and delinquency program or prevention program. Youth are trained and paid to remove debris, weed abatement, clean and beautify the city of Vallejo while building personal character and developing vocational skills and education while simultaneously preventing crime or engaging in preventing crime, sorry, or engaging in violence. The target population for his organization is ages 16 to 24, one of the most underserved and difficult ages of young people to reach. However, through Healthy Vallejo, he has obtained contracts and agreements with Solano County Probation Department, the County Office of Education, the Vallejo Police Department, as well as the City of Vallejo's Public Works Department. There has been probably more than 14 miles of weeds abatement, trash removal, and street beautification since the founding of this organization. He is a husband for over 29 years and an amazing father to 3 daughters. At this time, I'd like to turn it over to Apostle Summers, who will give you a brief introduction before I present you the video. And we'll have an opportunity for question and answers shortly after his presentation.
All right. Well, greetings, everybody. First of all, let me let you know how much of a pleasure it is for me to be with you tonight. It is my pleasure to have received this invitation to be able to share with you what we are doing in the city of Vallejo to impact lives. And we're really grateful for the Center for Urban Excellence, because that's what we believe in. Again, as you heard it said, I happen to be the lead pastor of Impact Church here, but also the executive director for Healthy Vallejo Community Support Services. And what I would like to do is to show you a video, because sometimes I believe that what you'll be able to see will speak volumes, and then we can come back for some Q&A after we've shown the video. And again, I just wanted to appreciate Anissa, Yvonne, and Ms. Robinson for affording me this opportunity to share with you. So Ms. Yvonne, why don't we jump right into the video, and then we'll come back for some Q&A.
Okay, share my screen.
Hi, I'm Pastor Anthony Summers, the Executive Director of Healthy Vallejo Community Support Services, and we have started our Youth Employment and Delinquency Prevention Program that we are really excited about. And I just want to tell you a little bit as to why we started this amazing program. We've always wanted to help and benefit the young people of our community. We were really tired of the violence and the shootings and so many killings that were going on in our city and right here in this community. And so after being stricken in December 2020 with COVID-19, doctors sent me home saying that they were sorry, but there was nothing else that they could do. And they literally sent me home with a death sentence. And having a second chance, it taught me that second chances means so much. For young people, they needed a second chance. And because I was given one, I was determined to make sure that we give the youth and young adults of our city an opportunity to have second chances with their lives. And we have now been working with young people who have been coming out of human trafficking and drug addicted parents. And I mean, dealing with evictions from their homes. And there are just so many stories that these young people are having to deal with and helping to assist to provide for their families and so many things. But we have been really blessed to be able to work with youth 16 to 24 and give them help, hope, and healing.
Hi, I'm Nikayla Arnold,
My name is Sanai Hamilton.
and we're from Healthy Vallejo. I've been here for about 7 months now.
I've been here for a little over a month now.
How has Healthy Vallejo impacted you?
For me, Healthy Vallejo, I feel like Healthy Vallejo, since I've been here, it has changed my mindset. Because before I came here, like, I wasn't really thinking of where I want to be in the future, like the next few years. I mean, I was, but not like that.
Right.
I was like worried about the things that's like going on right now, like trying to be like, I would say, mixed up in crowds of what's going on right now, so I could be seen by like other people, if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, until I came, and then after I came here, when we start having little group sessions, I feel like little by little my mindset start changing. I start figuring out exactly what I want to do, because like I can't keep just thinking about what I'm going to do, because I'm at that age now. I have to know,
Right.
where I want to be in life. I have to start now and start chase. I would say, like, I would have to start doing what I need to do to get to that point of where I want to be, and worry about myself, focus on myself, and stop. That's what Healthy Vallejo has helped me with. It's making me a better person.
We are benefited where we teach these young people financial literacy. We also work with them and teach them fundamental carpentry skills. We have an agreement with Oregon State University where they can get a certificate in Recycling 101. We're now in conversation with our labor unions, IBEW, the electricians union, the painters unions, and others. So we have opportunities for those young people that want to get on the skills track, they can. For those that want to go to college, we're helping them to do the same. But we're doing this in conjunction with beautifying our city, the city of Vallejo. And as we beautify the city and make the city better, it's also making life better for the senior citizens of the community and giving these young people a real chance at life.
At Kaiser Permanente, we really do believe that community health is really embedded in making sure that people have the right opportunities for career pathways, if people have housing, food security, and the transportation that they need. And being here and learning about what Healthy Vallejo provides in this community of the Crest neighborhood in Vallejo, it's just a demonstration of the power that we can build when you have the career opportunities with the wraparound services, and it's able to provide people the opportunities to really learn about themselves. What I've learned from my visit today here is that Healthy Vallejo is really a place that provides more than just an internship, but it is really a space for community gathering where people can learn about themselves, whether it's through the financial education component, soft skills, or the direct work of beautification outside in their own community. At Kaiser Permanente, we really do believe in the power of community and investing where we live and where we work. And so to see and learn about the opportunities that are provided here, it's very meaningful. When we have adolescents who are getting these career pathway exposure opportunities, to the trades and to the fields that are hiring currently in the community, it just makes it so much more potential for livable wages and to address intergenerational poverty and just improve a community overall. And so what I would say is come out and have some conversations, look to see at the work that's happening, at the contracts that Healthy Vallejo has with the Solano Probation Department and some of the other funders, and to sit down and have conversations with the participants of this program, because you can really understand that it's not just the literal skills that they're learning from participating in this work or being part of this workforce, but that it's a lot more that they're gonna be able to carry into future employment, to their families, and that this is only a start for them.
Before I joined Healthy Vallejo, I didn't have much expectations really. I was pretty much lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do with my life at that time. But being here, they have taught me to aim big, or just to dream big and to try to accomplish my dream. And so I feel like I needed to hear that from someone. So I went to Solano Community College and I applied there. I'm now taking classes there. And so I want to personally thank Mr. Summers for giving me the encouragement to make a big change in my life like that, because I wasn't so sure of, what I wanted to do, but from the talks that we've had and here at the church, they've just told us to pick up some life skills. And so I decided that my life skill was going to be fixing cars, saving a little bit of money. And they have also taught us a little bit of finance. And they have changed my mindset because I'm now grateful of what I have.
Before I've been working here, I was always to myself. I didn't communicate with others, I didn't know a lot about encouragement or leadership. And I was always in my own shell. But when I started working here, Healthy Vallejo, it definitely helped me when it comes to encouraging my coworkers and being there for my coworkers, because we all struggle with certain things in our lives and come from different backgrounds and come from different situations. So when we all told our story here, and I noticed how everybody else were hurting and they had different things that they were going through, kind of helped me start to encourage them more, lift them up, and talk to them and communicate a lot. We also learned about a lot of life skills. Since I've been working here, I noticed that I want to be a photographer and I want to do a lot of films. And we've been taught on finances, so we don't end up on the streets and we don't end up going broke off our money that we get. So my goals, since I've been working here, is to use my money very, very smartly. And to work on my emergency fund, so when I get that up, I can invest and put that towards my ministry.
Hi, my name is William Coleman. I'm one of the directors here at Healthy Vallejo Community Support Services. One of my roles that I get completely tickled to be able to be a part of is I get an opportunity to be able to teach various life skills to all of the youth who participate in this program. They are hired on, but what we kind of attach to the job experience is we give them life skills training. We also give them financial literacy training. If you're looking for a good place to be able to invest the funds that you have, this would be a fantastic way to do it. In fact, let me say this. We have youth that we have interviewed, quite literally, who are waiting to be hired. And all we need is the income to be able to do it. And so if you could see fit in your heart to be able to donate to this worthy organization, we would be ever so grateful, and there would be quite a bit of youth who would thank you for it as well. All right, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you. Bye-bye.
So I want to just address you and ask you to partner with us at Healthy Vallejo Community Support Services so that you too can be a part of genuinely making a difference in the lives of so many youth and young adults. Not only here in the city of Vallejo, we know that we have a model that can go across the county of Solano and the 58 counties in the state of California. We believe that we can reach all of California, and if we do that, we can reach the nation. And as we reach the nation, there are people on the other side of this world that want to do what we're doing here at Healthy Vallejo. But it starts here, and it starts with us, and most of all, it starts with you. So God bless you, and thank you for sharing with us. Okay. All right. Yeah,
Yes.
we're back.
Thank you. Yes, we are back. Thank you, Apostle Summers, for that was an amazing video. And it's so great to see the amazing work that and leadership that you and your organization is setting and putting forth for the community of Vallejo. Um, and if you have any additional words to share, and we can open it up for any questions, if you, at that time of questions, if you'd like to either unmute yourself or put it in the chat, we'll do our best to facilitate that conversation. But I'll turn it back over to you, Apostle Summers.
All right. Well, thank you so much. And again, I'm really grateful for us to be where we are with Healthy Vallejo. And, you know, there are pivot points in our life that just change everything. You know, we were working, busy, doing things, certainly always had a heart for the community. When I was, but got December 2020, again, as I mentioned, when the doctors, they sent me home with COVID and just said, you know, sorry, Mrs. Summers, we can do absolutely nothing else for you. You know, when you if you were going to die in the hospital, they'd say, we're going to call the family in. Well, because of COVID at the height of at the time, they said, well, we're going to send you home to be with your family. And so, but God had certainly another plan. And so, but in that recovery process, you know, I had already started the vision for Healthy Vallejo, and I just put it on the back burner for a long time. But coming off of COVID, then got the word, do it now. Okay, and that was literally almost 2 years ago, right now, because that was May-ish in 2021. We launched in August 2021 on a hope and a prayer. And today we have over 20 plus employees, and we're still going. Our goal is to have at least 30 employees in the city of Vallejo. But look, it looks like the way things are moving, we may have more than that. Again, our coming up within this year for sure. And our objective is to be able to take this model again into CC County, up to Sacramento. They've called for us down in California City. And I really believe that we do have a model that we can impact every state I mean, in every county in this state. And again, California is the 5th largest economy on the planet. So if we impact this state the way we believe we can, literally, there are other places across the nation that have been asking us to come as well. And I'm a part of an international ministry, Transform Our World. And so this is a cap from Buenos Aires. I was just there, and people in Hawaii are asking for us. Just did a conference 2 days ago with South Africa, and the same. So a lot is happening in an expedited period of time, and so we're really grateful. But again, and I'll just say the book that I live by says, "Go into all the world, okay, and reach people to make life better." And so that certainly is our objective. And
If there are any of the participants on the call that are interested in Healthy Vallejo, how would they go about contacting you, and what does it look like to get started with such an amazing opportunity?
Right. All they would have to do, since I'm on this call with the Center for Urban Excellence, I'll even give you my direct number at 707-342-2592. You can pass that on. And then what we'll do, we'll have our staff set up an interview for those persons to come in and find out if it's a good fit. Yeah, so we're pretty user friendly.
Could you repeat that number one more time, and we'll make sure we share that with our young folks on the call?
Sure.
707.
342-2592.
Great.
Yeah, and they can let us know that they were a part of this broadcast today, and with the Center for Urban Excellence.
Well, just so that you know, and those on the call, if you haven't already checked out the chat, the cleanup is happening because one of our participants saw his little cousin working in this program just last weekend cleaning the community. So they are out there in them streets cleaning and making a difference in their lives and in the lives of others.
Yeah, and in fact, I can say what we're doing now, because we're housed over in North Vallejo Country Club Crest area. But what we're doing for this community right now and a few other parts of the city, we're doing a project for senior citizens and people with disabilities. We're doing yard work for them at no cost, okay? And it's been just phenomenal, the positive effect that we've been able to have with these seniors of these communities. I mean, persons, said that they used to love doing their yards, but older men falling down and other things. But and older women who say, I could never do this. In fact, just last week, we finished one lady's property, and code enforcement was going to fine her because her grass had gotten so high and became a blight. But she's disabled, couldn't get out, grass high, trees in the back going different ways. And so we were able to go and just totally change the landscape of her property. And again, and there's so many testimonies that we have of persons just being genuinely grateful. I should have uploaded some more to let you see some of the reactions of some of the seniors, but it really gives us joy to be able to do it. And it teaches the interns to appreciate who they are, what they're learning, and understanding that the senior citizens who are not as strong as they are now have paved a way and made a way for even the opportunities to be opened up today. So we can never forget the bridge that has brought us across. And so, yeah, being totally thankful for that. And so, yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
Does anyone have any questions regarding Healthy Vallejo? Take a look at the chat. Yeah, thank you for the stories and sharing your own testimony with us as well. Just going through the chat. Does anyone have any questions?
In fact, who was the young person? Who was the cousin? I can let them know that they were seen.
I'll let that individual put it in the chat,
Okay.
or we'll pass it on to you later.
All right. No problem.
Yes. Anyone have any questions? Oh, his name is Amaj.
Uh,
Imaj. Imaj.
Imaj.
Yeah, I think I'm saying it right. Imaj. He's a
Uh,
good kid.
okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it's one of the kids that they go by another names. Young
Okay.
people all have different little
Okay.
nicknames and other
Thanks,
things,
Mike,
but
for
we're
sharing
great.
that.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing any more questions in the chat, but on behalf of you, I just want to say thank you so much for the service to the Vallejo community and abroad, and planting those seeds in the young people. Oh, I'm sorry, we have another question. How long can a youth be connected to your program?
Right now, the person that's been working with us the longest is it's been close to a year, I believe. Okay. Yeah. And so again, what we do, we we train people, and because we train them and we employ them, they are actually our employees. Some want to stay on, some of them have become peer leaders as well. Okay. And so it's a job. Okay, it's a job where you are able to earn and learn. So persons can stay with us, but we do have access to other career opportunities. Like I said, either if you're on a college track, we want to get you in college. If you are on a skills track, we want to get you there as well. And again, some the young people that do come here, they do feel that they found a home. Okay, and so we do cover them, and but so there's no time limit right now. As long as we have the resources that can equip you for life and the funding to make it happen, you can stay with us. So there's no limit.
Great. Do you also work with, what if a youth has like a misdemeanor or any type of things in their background?
Right. Well,
They
we
able
call
to
them,
participate in your program?
yes, ma'am. We call them hiccups. Okay. So if somebody have a hiccup in their background, it's no issue. Okay. Yeah. I believe, and I don't know if you can see this picture right here of that young man. Um, yeah. I keep that picture nearby, and it's hard for many to believe that many moons ago, that was Tony Summers. Okay. And believe me, if God can save him, change my life, and do what he's done for me, he can absolutely do it for others. I believe that
Wow.
former bad people make some of the best good people you ever want to know. And so we believe in, second chances and multiple chances in life. And so we don't give up on people until they give up on themselves. And yeah, and that's where we are. We really believe in investing in persons, no matter what the background happens to be. And again, and we do have a couple of young people with special needs as well. Again, some with hiccups in their background, some on their way to college, and some, so the range is vast.
Great.
Mhm.
Awesome. I'm going to pause for a second to see if anyone has anything in the chat. Okay. All right. Well, as again, thank you, Apostle Summers, so much for sharing your time with us, and your inspiration to all of us on this call and to those that you are planting seeds within the Vallejo community. We thank you for partnering with Q. And on behalf of Q, we thank you. And we'll look forward to working with you and sharing these resources with our young people. And if we can ever be of service to you and your organization, please feel free to reach out to us as well.
And know that I absolutely will. We're certainly glad to know about the Center for Urban Excellence and what you offer. And so I know that I don't believe in accidents or happenstance. So I know that our paths have not crossed unintentionally and without purpose. And so we are looking forward to sharing with you and seeing how we can partner together to make life better for our young people that we're blessed to have our hands on. So thank you so much for the opportunity to share.
Okay. Thank you. So thank you to all of you for giving us your time this evening for Workforce Wednesdays. We'll see you. We have a little bit of break, but thank you all. And you are excused right now to end the call. So thank you again.